Hello guys, Luke here and welcome back to Would You Rather, aka Either.io. So if you like to play this for yourself, the website is called Either.io, that's what you put in your browser, but I call it the old-fashioned Would You Rather. If you haven't seen this on the channel before, I've done quite a few episodes on it. I think I've done about 4 in the past, and I enjoy coming back to these. It's been a while since I come back to play Would You Rather, but I miss it, so I'm back to play more of it. Basically, it's going to be pretty much one or the other answer. As you can see here, the example, 72% voted for have loved and lost, and 28% would have preferred to never have loved at all. I think it's an old Shakespearean quote for this one. Obviously, I'd go have loved and lost. I didn't actually choose this. This is just when you launch to the website, it chooses one for you, like for the example question. We're going to do a few of these. I'm going to go through my logical thoughts, my opinions on why I chose what answer, and yeah, let's get into it. All right. As a leader, would you rather be loved or be feared? Because I'm probably never going to be like a war leader, I would rather be loved. Yeah, like, I figured the majority would go for that one, but being feared definitely has its pros, you know, and its cons. You can be very feared, but then people are scared of you, they'd rather you weren't a leader at all. Would you rather be a graphic designer or be an architect? Ooh. So I think an architect would actually be probably a higher salary, possibly. I don't actually know too much about architects. Graphic designers could also earn quite a good money. I'm only thinking about money at the moment because I'm not going to be either, ever. So I'd rather take the one with the most money. It says here, assuming that both pay equally and that you would be skilled at whichever one you choose. Oh, I think I'm a graphic designer. You work on video games, that's cool. Oh, it's a bit closer than I thought it would be. Architects, you know, designing buildings pretty cool too, but designing like graphics for games and stuff, like that's cool to me. Would you rather constantly stumble when walking, constantly stutter when speaking? I kind of stutter already when speaking a little bit. So I kind of already got that a little bit, but constantly, yeah, a bit annoying. Constantly stumble when walking. I see people out and about that stumble all the time when walking. It's just because they have some sort of disability or something. It's not a big issue. Like, you know, obviously it draws eyes to you when you stumble when walking. I think I'll go for the stutter. The stutter when speaking isn't a huge problem. I'll just be Professor Quirrell. Okay, most people would rather stumble when walking. Fair enough. Whatever. Let's just read some comments here quickly. You misspelled stutter. Yeah. I didn't actually pick up on that. Good pickup. The stutter makes it hard to spell. Lol, I love that. That's 9 years ago. Wow, these questions are old. I hate this. This is fucking question. See, I think a stutter's funny, so... Would you rather work for Apple and know all of their secrets, or work for Google and know all their secrets? I don't really care, honestly. Just rather... I think I'll go for Google here. I think they're a more interesting company. I know that might be an uncommon opinion, but Google interests me more there in that respect. Would you rather be punched in the face with brass knuckles by Mike Tyson? Oh, jeez. Or punch a toddler and be seen by thousands of people? Your face would be disfigured forever. Jeez, I don't know, but that's pretty bad too. Punch a toddler and be seen by thousands of people. So Mike Tyson would be in his prime. You would have to punch a toddler with full strength. None of the victims would die. What do I pick? I don't know. It's so hard to pick. I kind of want to read some comments before I choose here. I want to save my face, thank you. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of here. Going down for GBH and being known as the baby puncher and getting a job after that. I get to say I roll with Tyson. Yeah. Is this gonna fucking hurt? All right, we'll do it. Oh, more people would rather punch a toddler. Jesus Christ. It's gonna hurt. If you could live without air, water, and food, would you rather be stuck on the moon or be free floating in space? Free floating, because you'd see more than just the freaking moon and surrounding celestial objects, I guess. You see a lot more of the universe this way. Well, people would rather be stuck on the moon? Okay, hold on. Space. 9 years ago. Jesus, these questions are old. Would you rather marry a person of the opposite sex that can't cook, clean, or work? Or marry a person of the same sex that does all the chores and enjoys them? I mean, if I married another male, so I'm heterosexual, just to be clear, right? I like women as my partners. But marrying the same sex doesn't necessarily mean you need to, you know, do sexual things with them. You can just marry them and be with them. So you know what? I'm going to go for probably the less popular answer here. Maybe. Oh, it's more popular. Oh, what do the comments say here? Marrying has nothing to do with sex loopholes. Yeah, so that's a loophole I thought about too. I'm thinking about my partner here, like the partner I have relations with. They wouldn't enjoy that sort of relationship, would they? That 3-pronged relationship. So I'm just going with none of them are ideal. Let's just put it that way. Would you rather bring modern weapons of the Revolutionary War or bring modern weapons to the Civil War? So they misspelt here. To the Revolutionary War is meant to be, I think. I'm not American. I don't really care. Revolutionary or Civil War? Civil one. I don't know. It doesn't apply to me. Next question. Would you rather Super Smash Bros. Or Legend of Zelda Hyrule Warriors? Oh, Smash Brothers. How is that even a question? Oh my god. So if those of you who don't know, Super Smash Bros. Has been around for over 20 years. Classic brawler, beat 'em up, multiplayer brawler. Hyrule Warriors is also multiplayer, but you're limited with just the Zelda universe. That's why Super Smash Bros. Is better. Anyway. Would you rather always be hot or always be cold? I hate the heat, but to always be cold? I'm gonna always be cold. Wow, it's more popular. I'm interested in some comments here. Bitch please, I'm hot either way. Yeah, so people are just like hot normally. I feel that cold would be a lot better seeing as I come from a very temperamental environment. Yeah, but again, if you're always gonna be cold. Your body temperature needs to be hot to survive. Oh, you can always feel cold. But you can do things to, there's a lot more, let's put it this way. There's a lot more ways you can be hot than cold. There's not many ways you can become colder. But to be hot, you can add more layers of clothing. You put the heater on. Friction, so like exercise as well. Like so, just exercise and you'll be warm. Like to get cold, you'd have to just sit still as much as you can and try and get as cold as you can. Like there's not much, you know. And then back to that thing I mentioned, friction. Rubbing your hands together makes you warm. You can't do a similar thing that makes you cold. You know what I mean? There's so many ways of making yourself warmer. That's why I would always be cold. Anyway, would you rather have no tongue or have no teeth? Have no teeth, I guess. I'd still be able to talk. Mind you, with a lisp, but I'd still be able to talk. Yeah. No, you cannot get dentures. They would not be forcibly removed. You would just never have them to begin with. Okay, so it would be a painless thing. But good to know. Good to know. Would you rather be a unicorn or be a wizard? A unicorn? Be a wizard, man. How is that a question? I'm just going to skip ahead. If you had 1 hour left to live, would you rather spend your last moments with your family or do something crazy that you've always been too scared to do? Family. Ooh, it's closer than I thought it was going to be. I'd rather enjoy that louder than sit around with a bunch of people anxious awaiting a day. Yeah, but it's family, man. I don't know. Maybe people aren't as family-oriented as me. I don't know. Would you rather sprout a tail or sprout a horn? A tail would mean sitting would change. Like, the way I sit would change, I guess. But sprouting a horn on your head would also be a bit difficult because this is like the first video I've done in like a year that I haven't worn headphones for, right? Because I don't need to listen to anything. But usually I wear headphones. I think a horn would... Oh, no, a horn would be what? It wouldn't be the top of your head. It'd be the front. So it wouldn't really affect me. I guess I'd go horn? Wow, okay. What are you going to use a tail for? Gotta be Goku. Oh, come on, guys. Are you freaking 8 years old? Come on. Would you rather be handcuffed to your worst enemy for life or be separated from your entire family for life? I wouldn't want to be handcuffed to anyone, let alone my worst enemy. What? Be separated? It means you can still talk to them, like use freaking Facebook and FaceTime, whatever, talk with them. You can still don't have to be in the same room as them. You can still spend time with them. You're just separated physically. There's no way to remove the handcuffs. You cannot communicate. Oh, probably should have read the description before I voted. But see that the way they word the question though is not correct. You would lose 80% of your mobility being handcuffed to anyone. Yeah, see, that's a big reason there why I'd go still this option. I'd have a better life, honestly, than this option here, than the blue option. Would you rather live in a penthouse in LA? Nah, overrated. Or live in a townhouse in London? London, man? What? Who cares about LA? What's so good about LA anyway? It's where all the movie stars live, but who wants to actually live there? I'd rather live in England than America. Yeah, absolutely. What would you rather drink? I think they're meant to ask. Mountain Dew or Dr. Pepper? Dr. Pepper, all the way. Oh, come on. Yeah, Mountain Dew is very popular. Would you rather be the best known person in a small band that under 200 people know? Or be some guy on the sidelines of your favorite band? Small band. I don't care. Whatever. I'll be indie. Would you rather eat nothing for 2 days or eat the same meal for a month? I could go nothing for 2 days. Eating the same meal for a month that's a long time. 30 days of eating the same food. Jesus. Yeah, I think I'll eat nothing. I'll just fast for 48 hours. What's the hell? That's not a big deal. Yeah. So this guy, Glaceon999, eat nothing on the 2 days before Thanksgiving or Easter. More for me, please. Yeah. Like right before Christmas or something, or Thanksgiving, you just fast for 48 hours. That's a good idea. Would you rather be famous in this lifetime or go down in the history books? If you went famous in this lifetime, wouldn't you also be famous after your lifetime? I'd rather be Socrates than Miley Cyrus. Good point. But I don't care, like me personally, I don't care about being remembered. I'm just living my life the way I want to live it. I don't really care what other people think. So, I mean, either way, I don't care. So I'm going to go history books. I know it's probably less popular. That's more even than I thought. I thought this was going to be way more popular. Would you rather have 2 sets of twins or quadruplets? I think I'd go 2 sets of twins because at least that's a lot less to handle at one point. Like, so for example, you have a set of twins that are like 5 years old when you have your second set of twins. So at least the 5-year-old twins are more self-sufficient than the new set of twins. If you have quadruplets, so you have 4 kids that are all babies like the same time and all toddlers same time, all going to kindergarten starting at the same time. Whereas 2 sets of twins would be easy to manage, so I'm gonna go that. Yeah, look at the difference there. You must keep and raise all children involved. Oh yeah. So people were thinking you could just like sell them off or something. I'm not pushing out 4 babies at once. Yeah, that's another good point. For women, you'd want to do 2 sets of twins for sure. Quadruplets would be cesarean for sure, right? I'd say. I don't know much about childbirth, but yeah, I'd say it's a cesarean birth for sure. We're gonna do a few more questions here. I'm enjoying this so much. We've gone through a lot of questions. I'm going through pretty quick. Would you rather live alone on a tropical island or live with other people in Antarctica? I love the idea of Antarctica. Again, I like the cold, so Antarctica. Would you rather be covered in feathers or be covered in fur? I hate being hot, so feathers? I don't really have a preference. Oh god, neither is a good idea, but I think I'd be less hot in feathers. God. I'm just going to move on. They're not great answers. Would you rather eat 300 donuts in 4 hours for $500 or drink a cup of sour milk for $50? I think I'd do sour milk. 300, you know how much donuts that is? That's... I would be more sick from eating 300 donuts than I would a cup of sour milk. And I know it's less money. It's not about money. I don't care about the money here. 300 donuts in 4 hours, you'd be freaking passing out from that. I'd do this for sure. Binge for cash. It's not a binge for sour milk though. It's not a binge. Create your questions properly, dudes. Would you rather talk like Yoda? That's funny. Breathe like Darth Vader. Oh, I like both. Choosing blue, I will. There we go. That's my best Yoda impression. You can't beat Yoda. Midichlorians not included. Nice. That's a good reference. That's a good reference. Would you rather listen to one great song per week? Listen to as much. Also, I think that's not meant to be there, that bit there. Oh, anyway. One great song per week, and that's all the music you can listen to. It works if you refresh. Oh, no, it won't, will it? If I refresh... Oh, it works. But it chose blue for me. I didn't want to choose blue. I wanted to choose red, I think. Would you rather be able to fly but have no family or lasting relationships, or not? Flying's cool, but, I don't care. Would you rather kill Godzilla and have half the city destroyed because of it, everyone will know you, kill the Kraken and save the city from future catastrophe without anyone knowing? Again, I don't care about being famous. Who cares? I just want to have fun, dude. You get one life on this planet. I don't care about being known. I just want to have fun. Would you rather be 1 foot smaller than you are right now or be 1 foot taller? So for those who don't know, I'm 6'8", which I think is about 206 centimeters tall. If I go a foot smaller, I'd be, what, 5'8", so that's considered on the shorter side for the Australian average height for a male. 1 foot taller though, I'd be a freaking basketball, I'd be 7'8". I think this will be the most popular option, by the way, because most people that are short would like to be taller. I think it'd be funny if I was even taller, so I'm not gonna go with that. Yeah, most people would rather be taller. I'm short, so yeah, see, most people are considered themselves to be short. I'd be 6'1", so yeah, I'd be tall. Yeah, see, most people would be 5 foot something. They'd rather add a foot. I'll be 5 foot tall. What, are you 4 foot now? You're adding a foot? I'm tall, so yeah, good response, see? Yeah. But, you know what? It'd be funny to be even taller. I know it'd be annoying, because even more clothes wouldn't fit me. Even more things like even just doing dishes at the kitchen sink is hard. You know what I mean? Would you rather absolutely reek of armpits for the rest of your life, or lose your sense of smell completely? I'd just rather not smell, I think. I don't want to reek like yeah, popular answer. Alright, we're going to do one more here. I've had a bunch of fun, but I like to keep these videos kind of short, on the shorter side as well. I'll always come back and do this series though, so yeah, we're going to do one more here. Hopefully it's a good one. Here we go. Would you rather have your house burnt down by a fire-breathing dragon, or have your house blown down by the big bad wolf? Either way, your house is going down. Assuming that you end up eaten either... Oh, you're going to end up dead? But what do I care which way it happens? If you're going to be dead, what's the point? You know what? We're going to vote from this one. It's 50-50. That's what I thought it would be. We're going to do one more. because that's shit. Would you rather wear a woolen bodysuit in the Sahara or wear a bikini in the Antarctic? Oh god. No extra clothes available and you are not allowed to take off any clothes. You won't die. Okay, you won't die at least, but you might lose some limbs from this one. So even though I said before I'm a fan of the cold, you would probably lose some fingers, toes, even some limbs doing this. So I'd rather do this and be overheated and at least survive. Yes, you get heat stroke, whatever, but at least you wouldn't get burnt. If you're wearing a bodysuit, you wouldn't get burnt by the sun at least. But in this one, you'd be freaking, you'd be in pain. So yeah, I'm going Sahara. Why are so many people voting Antarctic? Are you kidding me? Nobody said how thick the bodysuit is. Good point. It's made of wool, that's all we know. It's not, might not be that thick, you know? But you won't die either way. Anyway guys, that is going to do it for Would You Rather, aka either.io. So if you want to play this for yourself, again, I'll provide a link to it in the description anyway, but it's a very short link because it's literally, you type in either.io into your browser URL area and you get brought here. Anyways, I hope you have enjoyed another episode of Would You Rather. There'll be more to come. I'll try to do them more often these days. I do enjoy doing them, it's just been a while. I've been too lazy. I've taken down the green screen behind me for this video because most videos I do I have a green screen and I just couldn't be bothered taking it down, but yeah. Excited to do more of these in the future. Anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy this episode of Would You Rather. If you did, leave a like down below, subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you guys around the channel. Alright, have a good one.